A quick question that comes to us via Facebook from Juliet Davis Feeney in New York City. She asked whether you've read The Obamas by Jodi Kantor and whether whether there's any clash between that book and your book, but more generally, in this repertoire of Obama books that have already come out, is there a book out there that you particularly disagree with, or anyone you think has particularly gotten it wrong?
Man, oh man, are there? Well, I'll name the books that I respect first. Jodi's is one of them. Jodi is a very earnest and smart reporter for the New York Times. In her book, it doesn't conflict with mine. It's about a completely different subject, which is the Obama's relationship in the White House. Janie Scott, another former New York Times reporter, did a biography of Stanley Ann Dunham, which she did the real work. And Sally Jacobs of the Boston Globe did a biography of Barack Obama Sr. And when I was researching my book, I came across their tracks at various times, and so I knew they were doing the real research. David Remnick, the editor of The New Yorker, did an earlier biography of President Obama, which in classic Remnick style is very smart about race. He didn't travel the world like I did, and it's a different level of reporting. Then there are books that I don't respect. The Amateur by Ed Klein, you know, he did do some reporting. It's basically a political diatribe. You start with a presupposition and then set out to prove it, which is the antithesis of what I believe in as an historian. Dinesh D'Souza is incredibly popular right now with his 2 books and 1 movie, all of which are claiming that America will be utterly different in 2016 if Obama's reelected, and that he's really a socialist. And he has all these anti-colonial motivations, that he hates America and that he wants to diminish America. And you know, Dinesh D'Souza is a professor who I think is violating every standard of serious history. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I find his arguments tendentious and wrong. I think he doesn't know Obama. He didn't do the original research. You know, in the documentary, he's posing in Indonesia, and he interviews Obama's stepbrother in Kenya. You know, the stepbrother is completely irrelevant and is a phony. His take on Obama and anti-colonialism is at once wrong and wrong-headed at the same time. It's wrong because Obama was not influenced by that anti-colonialism of his father. And secondly, what's so great about colonialism?